What's going on, guys? This is one and only Travel Time with Paul. Make sure you like and subscribe, share this video. Now, I would like for you guys to leave your feedback down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the new way that I'm doing my commentary. Now, this is temporary for right now because I'm over the road and I'm recording my videos at strange times now. So, I would like to say, make sure you tell your mothers Happy Mother's Day and tell your baby moms Happy Mother's Day because I'm doing this video on Mother's Day. And also, let me know in the comment section if you would like for me to continue to do my commentary on camera or do my commentary the way that I'm doing it now. But I want to give a mini monologue. So a lot of guys was asking, Paul, you fat, you overweight, you ugly. How the hell you expect us believe you was getting peace leave for free in Pattaya? Well, guys, like I told you before, you can look like Nutty Professor. If you brand new to a place like Pattaya, Thailand, even though it's a red light district, you can get peace leave for free. But you won't get it for free all the time. See, what the women like to do, like I told you time and time again, they play the long game. Yes, they are freelancers, but you won't know that if you don't know how the culture is there. They'll give it to you for free, thinking, well, if I give it to him and he like it and I put it on him good enough, he'll come back for more, and then I can start charging him, and I can start having him sending my mother and my whole family money back in the province or whatever. That's how they think. A lot of them not thinking they gonna charge you, especially if they know you green and new to the country or whatever. That's why they always ask newcomers, are you on holiday? How long are you here for? It's a trick question, and a lot of guys don't realize it. The women they asking you that so they can come up with a plan in their mind on how quick they gonna finesse you out of whatever they trying to get from you. That's why they do that. So yes, you can be a very unattractive guy who hasn't went on a date in America in 3 years and temporarily be successful when you get to Pattaya, but it's not real. Remember that, guy. She giving you the peace leave on credit, hoping you're going to pay for it later, or she gonna manipulate the money out of you eventually. That's how a lot of them get down. Every woman over there in Pattaya, it's not moving like that. They gonna want their money out top and up front, but some of them, that's how they get down. But I digress. So we're gonna get into the topic of the video. The topic of this video is Tales from Pattaya, Thailand. Now, this is a spinoff from Guys Don't Bring Your Heart to Pattaya, Thailand. Now, it depends on how many views this one get today or whatever and how successful it is. We're gonna start a series called Tales from Pattaya, Thailand, like we did the Guys Don't Bring Your Heart to Pattaya, Thailand. So this guy sent me an email or whatever. He told me his story word for word, and I'm gonna tell it to you guys. And a lot of guys getting misconstrued. They keep thinking because I keep making these horror stories about Thai women, the videos are about me and the bad experience that I've had with Thai women. Nope, don't get it misconstrued. It's not. I'm telling other guys' story and the horror stories that they had with these women or whatever. So stop saying things like, you the common denominator. Maybe it's you. Nah, maybe you need to listen carefully if you're gonna try to criticize somebody before you come to my comment section talking noise, talking about I'm the common denominator. God damn it, the story isn't about me. I said that 100 times and I won't say it again. Now, this guy right here wants to remain anonymous. He's from Los Angeles, California, and he's been going to Thailand 7 or 8 times or whatever throughout the years or whatever, but he's never been to Pattaya, Thailand until now. But I digress. Now let's get into the topic of the video. All right, got this email and the guy stated, I've been going to Thailand 5 times. I've been to Chiang Mai 3 times, Phuket once, Bangkok 3 times, Chiang Rai once, and a place called Phang once. My first time going to Pattaya was in September through November of last year. I always knew about Pattaya, but I never went because it was a well-known sex tourist place, and I didn't start traveling just for that. So I never went until 5 years from the first time I went to Thailand. I only went because when COVID ended and you were able to travel to Thailand, you can only fly into Bangkok, Phuket, and I believe Pattaya in the beginning. So I flew into Bangkok because it was the cheapest from Los Angeles. So I figured I would go there and eventually make my way back to Chiang Mai on the train or the bus. Also, my friend was going to meet me in Bangkok 10 days after I arrived. He was flying to Bangkok, so I figured I would wait for him until he got there. Wow. While I was in Bangkok, I started to get bored, and I got tired of the crazy traffic. And I realized that Pattaya was only an hour and 30 minutes away by taxi. So I figured I would go out there and check it out for a few days to kill some time until my friend landed and we go to Chiang Mai together. So I went to Pattaya and I fell in love with the place instantly. I was running through females like Reggie Bush at USC, and I was hitting them all for free of charge. I even hit a Thai business owner. I hit a Swedish chick who was visiting with her dad. I hit hell of Thai girls. I was getting them on Tinder, letting them know I'm not paying for any of them. So I matched with this girl on Tinder, and I only talked to her for a few minutes because I was on the street and I was tired of hitting so many females that I decided to take a break for 3 days. Also, the way she was dressed on the Tinder profile, I wasn't sure was she a normal girl or a freelancer, so I just stopped talking to her. Eventually, when I got in the mood, I hit up some more chicks. I went to 808 by myself. I wanted some new JJ, some new peace sleeve. I was chilling at the bar table by the entrance. There was a seat next to there was free, and there was this other seat that was taken. Anyway, 2 girls came in, sat down, but there was only 1 seat available next to me. So I got up and let them both sit down. When I looked at the girls, I realized the girl that I matched with on Tinder, I didn't talk too much when we was on Tinder. She was one of the females. So I then looked at her and I laughed and I said, I matched with you on Tinder. Long story short, I asked her what she was doing the next day, and I said we should go grab some food after I asked her was she a freelancer, and she said no. So we got food the next day, and I ended up taking her back to the room and dicking her down. Next thing you know, we're hanging out every day, and then she eventually tells me to move in with her. So I moved in with her, and I'm dicking her down daily. I'm not giving her any money at this point, but I'm buying her food, drinks whenever we go out. But that's all. So we ended up making love for three weeks until I left and went back to Los Angeles. So we still talking every day for 3 months while I'm in Los Angeles, grinding back. So she told me that she loves me. We're dating, and then eventually went back 3 months later. Before I got back, she did a lot of F shit. When we got into fights, and she told me she effed another guy after the fight or whatever. So when I got back, I went to go meet a girl who lived in Charnbury, who had a regular job. She was fine as fuck, and she was actually a good girl. I ended up dicking the Charnbury chick and breaking the Pattaya girl's heart and having her crying. Then we fixed the issue within a day. She claimed she never effed another guy. She was just trying to get under my skin because I hurt her. So she thought maybe it would hurt me, which it didn't, but things got fixed. So she told me that if me and her are going to be together, I had to stay with her while I'm in Pattaya at her house, and I can't go anywhere without her, or we can't be together. So I was like, okay, that's cool, because in my head, I already had fun, so I really wasn't tripping. Plus, I was looking to start my business there, so I was going to have to slow down eventually to make things happen anyways. So she got mad again. So she got mad again one day. And so I got my own room for a few days at the Edge apartment and called the new Thai chick over that I was talking to on Tinder and dicked her down. That was literally the day before Valentine, leading into the day of. So then I ended up going back to her crib, played it off like I didn't do anything. Got her a few Valentine Day gift, and I played everything normal. Anyways, she talked to me into lending her pregnant friend some money and her other friend some money. And the deal was I was going to get more money in return with interest. Well, let me pause in the middle of that. One thing you never do is lend anybody from Thailand money, especially women, because you'll never see it again. I don't care if they making their own money and they got their own business. You will not ever see that money again, especially if she's a freelancer or she living that type of lifestyle. But I digress. So me living with her and knowing I'm gonna be next to her on a daily, I gave her the money because I was expecting her friends to pay it back since she drew up a contract and made them sign it. I also gave her money for rent, but I didn't even stay there for longer than 2 weeks, and I gave her money that was supposed to be going towards a business. I won't tell how much because I'm ashamed. Yes, I really am ashamed on how much money I gave this woman. Damn, I hate even talking about this. I'm damn near in tears. But this Thai chick was lazy, and she was sleeping till 2 p.m. every goddamn day. And I kept getting tired of it. So eventually I told her I wanted my money back, and I was leaving her place because I'm tired of the laziness. I ended up getting in another room myself, this time for over a week. And then by the time my time was up at the room, I decided to leave again and go to Chiang Mai. The whole time she was telling me she was going to have my money and she would send it to me. Eventually I went to Pai. And then I met this chick from the UK that I started to like a lot, and I stayed in Pattaya for a month seeing her. But the Thai chick had my money and she wasn't sending it, and I kept calling her and telling her to send it, and she kept giving me the runaround about sending it. I needed the money because I was running low on money, and she had the majority of the money that she was supposed to send back to me. Then she said to me, I'm not sending you your money. If you want it back, you have to come back to Pattaya to come get it. I knew she was holding on to the money because she was trying to use it as leverage to get back, to get me back to living with her again in Pattaya. But I wasn't going for it. So I booked a flight back to Bangkok and I took a bus to Pattaya for my money. Once she realized I wasn't going back to be with her again, I was just going back for my money, she then told me she's not giving me my money. And that money is hers now for wasting her time. Then she said, if I call the police, they won't believe nothing I say, and that she would get me put in jail if I call them and just tell them that I beat her, and that they'll beat me up and make me have to pay more money, which is true. I've said this in other stories, but a lot of guys don't believe me. So at this point, she has the majority of my money. I know I'm stupid for giving it to her, but shit. We was together for 7 months, and I was living with her at the time, and I thought I was safe. At least that's what I thought. She pretty much bullied me into not being able to do anything. But thank God, me and that girl that I was with from the UK made a lot of progress in a month. So when I had no other options, I told her what's going on, and she held me down, flew me back to Pattaya. Then we got an apartment in Thailand for a few weeks, and she held me down to the fullest. Now we are in Vietnam together. I ended up getting some more money from a real estate deal I closed after all this happened. So now we're good, and we're going back to Thailand soon. And we're in a relationship and very happy. She's a sister from the UK and I'm a brother. LOL. I'm not a simp. I never sent the Thai girl money, never tricked on her. I only got her food and drinks. But the biggest mistake I did was let my guard down and trust her with my money. I definitely learned my lesson and I would never do it again. But now I understand why you say don't bring your heart to Pattaya. I told you so. As far as I know, the Pattaya girl is from Bangkok, and so far I have no record or proof that she ever been a freelancer. Even when I first met her and I asked her if she was, she laughed at me and said, fuck no. Also, the black dudes I met said they never seen her selling peace sleeve or none of that before. I'm not defending her. I'm just painting the picture of what I knew of her. But yeah, she pretty much used the money of mine that she had against me and tried to blackmail me to where I had no choice but to take my loss and learn from it. She be in 808, Flex, and all those places. I would share a picture of her, but I feel like she would get me in trouble with the law if I did it. So I'd rather not. But yeah, man, that's my horrible story of Pattaya. Never trusted one of those bees again. Well, bitches again is what he stated. I would also like to say, I've been to Thailand 7 times, and that was the first time I got played like that. But she was the first girl I dealt with on a serious level in Pattaya. So now I don't trust none of them because, like you said, they played a long game. Even though it was a good amount of money, I'm just thankful it didn't turn out as bad as it could have been. And that's the end of that story, guys. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Should I make a Tales from Pattaya part 2? And should I let this be a series? And I hope you enjoyed this story or whatever. And I'll be uploading another video tomorrow for damn sure. I'm going to try to stay consistent. Make sure you like and subscribe. And until next time, I'm out. 1.